Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Laura. Welcome to my channel. I hope you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and let's continue with today's video, which is going to be intro to my Bando's eyeshadows. I have a couple of rules. First is I can roll out the shadow when I have used it 30 times or I have hit pan. So whichever comes first. I have spreadsheet with all my eyeshadows, so I put every single shadow in. We have 2,746 eyeshadow pans, and it does not contain the shadows I have pan in, so those I take out. I'm getting random number picker, and we pick 5 shadows, and let's generate. First one is 350. The shadow is Rody, and it comes from ABH Subculture palette. Next we have 2501 Natasha Denona mini gold palette. Next 270 is Colourpop Super Shock Shadow, and the fourth one is going to be 2300. It's coming from Mouth Cosmetics, and the last shadow we're gonna pan is from 1562, and that's coming from one of my self-made kind of palettes, so I have to check what shade it is. Okay, I'm going to go and find the palettes, and then I will come back and show you everything. So I'm back with the shadows, and first one we rolled in is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, and the shade we are panning is going to be this one called a Rody. And let me do a little swatch of it. So it's like really dark plum shade, but I think I will be able to hit pan in it like in a month. Then we have the Natasha Denona mini gold palette, which is here, and the shadow we are going to work on is going to be this one. Doing the little swatchy here, and then we have the Melt Impulse palette. This I think is a great like transition shade, but here it is the Melt palette, and we're gonna work on Rule Breaker, which is this shade here. I love this palette so much. So far the color story is pretty interesting. And then the Colourpop Wild Thoughts is really nice and bright purple. I will do a little swatchy here. Doesn't swatch that well, it's a little bit dry. I have to like wake it up with some Tourline, but it's it doesn't go with anything, to be honest. And the last one comes from this random palette, and the shade was 9, and it's this shade over here. Let me do a swatch of it. It's like a very nice light, like satin, slight shimmer shade. So this is our color story. Yeah, it's interesting. Not all the shadows go together, but if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that's it for this video. If you did like panning with us, please give me thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.